We're going to troubleshoot the import error, no module named your underscore module error in Python within Visual Studio Code. This frustrating issue pops up when Python can't find the module you're trying to import. Let's break down the common causes and how to fix them. 1. Incorrect module. Name. Double-check the name of the module you're trying to import. Python is case sensitive. Write single quote mymodule.py, write single quote is different from write single quote mymodule.py. If there's a typo in your import statement, that's the first place to look. 2. File location. Your Python file importing the module and the module itself need to be in the same directory, or the module must be located in a directory Python knows to search. Python looks in several places for modules: the current directory where your main script is run, directories specified in the Python path environment variable, more on this below, and standard library locations. If your module isn't in one of these locations, Python won't find it. 3. Python path. Environment variable. The Python path variable tells Python where to look for modules beyond the standard library and the current directory. To check your Python path, on Windows you can use the command prompt or PowerShell. On macOS Linux, use the terminal. For Windows, type echo %python path % and press enter. For macOS Linux, type echo $python path. If it's empty or doesn't include the directory containing your module, you need to add it. How you add it depends on your operating system and how you've set up your environment. You usually need to restart your VS Code terminal after making changes to the Python path. This is often a project-specific environment variable. 4. Virtual environments. If you're using virtual environments, which you should be, ensure you've activated the correct environment before running your code. A common mistake is running your script without activating the virtual environment, leading to Python looking in the wrong places for your module. To check if your virtual environment is activated, look at your terminal prompt. It will usually indicate the active environment's name. If not, activate it using the appropriate command. For example, venv-script/activate on Windows, sourcevenv/bin/activate on macOS Linux. 5. Module installation. If the module you're importing isn't part of Python's standard library, you need to install it. Use pip. Open your VS Code terminal, activate your virtual environment if applicable, and use pip install module _name. Place module _name with the actual name of the package. For example, pip install requests. 6. VS Code settings. Make sure the Python interpreter VS Code is using is the correct one, the one within your virtual environment, if applicable. You can usually check and change this in the bottom left corner of VS Code. If you are using a different interpreter, the import won't work as expected. 7. Restart VS Code. Sometimes, VS Code's internal processes might not update properly after installing a module or making changes to your project structure. Try restarting VS Code to see if that resolves the problem. Carefully checking each of these steps systematically will usually help identify and fix the import error you're experiencing. Remember to replace placeholders like module _name with the actual names from your project.